Good evening, this is John Broker. I am here at Warwick Camp in beautiful Bermuda, the week of the Saracens versus USA Islanders game. And I'm very, very lucky to be joined here by a member of the coaching staff of the Islanders. Why don't you introduce yourself and talk a little about your rugby career in the States?
My name is Vaha Esikia. I'm the head coach for the USA Islanders. I had the opportunity to play for the Eagles and I also played for them in 2007 World Cup. And I've been a coach for the USA U20 at one point in time and kind of growing the sports in Vegas right now.
All right, yeah, doing a lot of great youth work in Vegas. That's just been something to see out there. So I know you've been instrumental in bringing together the USA Islanders and bringing together this whole program. Talk a little bit about how it evolved and how this became the first big event.
Actually, about a few years ago, around probably 7 years ago, I had an idea on Facebook to put a team together, go back to the islands of Samoa, Tonga, and Fiji, and to play and use one of the best players in the U.S. Pacific Islanders, take him back to play. And Rob Holder and Bruce McClellan was one of those that saw it, liked it a lot.
Two great rugby men.
Yeah. And a few months ago, they called and they said there was opportunity to form one. And to play against the Saracens. So we're like, oh, one of the best teams in the world. So
great
opportunity to take it, we took it.
Right. Now, how'd you pick the squad that you picked? What were you looking for out of these players?
We were kind of looking for as players that unknown to USA rugby. So trying to identify players that has potential to play the next level. And I think we were able to identify that. There's probably still more players out there we could look for, but this is the players we had that were available at the time to bring in.
Now, with the Polynesian communities in America, do you think some of these players, younger players, don't always get seen? Is there a factor of them not getting to certain places? Yeah,
I think it's just where they play, and sometimes not getting seen, or something like the USA Rugby you want to aspire for as a young rugby players, and sometimes they need a little bit extra push, and having the USA Islanders be something like, oh, I want to be on the Islanders, and then maybe that way we can, as a pathway, we can push them into the USA Rugby.
All right, great. So in terms of this week in Bermuda, you've been practicing for a couple of days, getting ready for the game. How's it going?
It's been going well. It's always a challenge, to put a team together in a couple of days. But the players have been doing well. They gel well. They're working together. They understand the system we're trying to implement, and they're communicating. And the on and off fields as teammates is working well, and that kind of helps push them a long way.
Now, I mean, European champions, one of the best teams in the world, Saracens on Thursday night. They're in their preseason. They're going to have a lot of new combinations. But how do you prepare for a team like that? How do you get these guys ready for a team like that?
Mental toughness, just getting them mentally prepared. They know how to play rugby, and it's just them being mentally ready for that higher level. And if we can get them to that, close enough to that, like they're saying, if you shoot for the stars, land on the moon, you're further away than you were in the beginning. So if we get them prepared mentally and stand up to the challenge, it will be okay.
Good. We're all looking forward to that game. It's good. It's going to be a fantastic event. But let's look beyond it a little bit and just tell us, wrap up here by telling us where USA Islanders are headed.
We're going to continue going to developments. We'll hold camps and clinics throughout the U.S. And hopefully as we go, we'll start identifying younger players in the U20 program and maybe go into the Sevens program and kind of see what we can establish there and help the Sevens program grow.
Yeah. Great. So, all right, Vaha, this is John Broker with Vaha Esikia. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
And good luck this week.
Hey, thanks.